skillful player. Going at the Celtic defence. Oh, how on earth did that one stay out? Weir took on the entire Celtic defence there. It was a dazzling run. The finish looked good, but Celtic somehow got a touch to it and a corner was given. Weir going over to the right. Well, that's a dangerous corner. Latchford a little bit of trouble, but McDonald steered it away. McDonald going in with the elbow, so another free kick. So Celtic defence under pressure right away. Peter Weir, certainly pick him out as one of our rising stars indeed. The way he seems to glide over the surface, go at the defender, beat his man with ease. Nice pass from Lennox, finds Doyle. Danny McGuinn, the Celtic captain. George McCluskey. Bit of a gap there, but Richardson pops up. Weir again. Oh, that's a fine ball. McAdam desperately backpedaling. Stark driving it first time wide. Might have done better. Off Ian Munro's head. Bowen trying to go around the outside, but Munro sticking to him like super glue. Nice faint change of direction by McCluskey. Return from Provan. St Mirren defence in a tangle. That was the cool head of Jackie Copeland that got St Mirren out of a tight spot. McCluskey's skills very much in evidence for Celtic. Another corner. The throw right at the flag. Provan laying it back. That's a goal kick. That one rebounding off Provan there as he was appealing for a corner. Well, Thompson's low clearance there did find Munro. Celtic getting everyone back behind the ball. Take it across field. Richardson a bit lucky there. McLeod again working hard. Aitken driving through. Provan getting it on the run, but just giving Munro the chance, pushing it too far ahead. Nice ball from Richardson. Richardson had a first-class match at Parkhead, sets off Bowen. McLeod snapping at his heels. Almost a misunderstanding there. Stark gets another chance. Richardson in support. Young. Celtic, 9 men back in defence. St Mirren go at them. Looked like a push from behind by McDonald on Frank McDougall. Ian Foot there with the decision. Correct one. Richardson, the chip, the glancing header, oh, it's in! Jimmy Bowen's header beats the despairing hands of Peter Latchford. 9.5 minutes in the first half. St Mirren 1, Celtic 0. The free kick was in a dangerous position. Richardson flighted it. Cohen's glancing header, Latchford's fingers, but he couldn't stop it. Nice flick. Lennox trying to turn the defence. McCluskey, oh, he couldn't get a hold of it. Lennox appealing that hit a hand. The referee right up with play says no, and St Mirren get it away. Lennox was the only Celtic player who was appealing there. He appealed very quickly, and the referee would have none of it. That certainly was an incident. Lennox boring in there, the first effort missed, tried again, and the hand immediately up, claiming for something. The referee said no. Celtic still trying to storm back. Free kick awarded. Kluski had the pins drawn to him, and it's to Celtic. So Davy Provan, the Celtic set-piece expert, might want to bend this one, but he's got McDonald at the back, tries to bend it to the near post. Oh, and how did that one stay out? Again, Provan bending that one to the near post. Aitken had made the run there. He knocked it back, and McDonald couldn't contact it on the ground as he came in. With McDougall, the linesman on the far side immediately put his flag up. It certainly happened after the ball was cleared upfield, and Ian Foot having a word with his linesman. So McDougall looks as if he might well be booked for a late challenge on McAdam. In fact, I think McAdam is going to be booked as well. So obviously both players, and perhaps a little lunge after the ball was away. So after 90, in fact McAdam's off. McRae is incensed, the Celtic players are incensed, and sensationally Tom McAdam is being ordered off. Quite a barrage of cans and what have you coming down. And certainly there's the sad figure of Tom McAdam going off, ordered off after 19 minutes of this first half. Billy McNeil waiting on the touchline. McDougall laying it off to Richardson. Stark, but McGrain is very, very quick. Being put under a lot of pressure, and Stark illegally jumping up on the Celtic captain. Quickly taken. Lennox to McCluskey. Oh, a fine ball, but Doyle, he's not offside. Doyle now, that's equaliser. The goal is given. John Doyle goes straight to the Celtic fans. After half an hour, St Mirren looked to the stand side linesman, but that goal was carried, and Celtic have equalised. McCluskey slipped it on, the St Mirren defence appealed for offside. John Doyle kept on going, played to the whistle, and dummied Thompson to slip it into the net for a dramatic equaliser. Weir. St Mirren knew it. He'd been out of it, now coming back. Monroe. 5 minutes remain in the first half. Sned and Aitken trying to bolt them. McDougall, oh, Latchford! Latchford absolutely excelled himself there. McDougall did everything right, pulled the trigger at the right time, but Latchford was there to deny him what could have been St Mirren's second goal. And that is a very crucial save at an important time. Under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. One each. Out by McLeod, the Celtic defence getting out quickly as Monroe turns it. Stark chases, but clearly offside. And there we are, the first 45 minutes are up, an explosive first 45 minutes. Celtic down to 10 men after Jimmy Bone puts St Mirren ahead after 9.5 minutes with a glancing header. Tom McAdam ordered off, and then John Doyle raised Celtic spirits with a fine solo through the middle as St Mirren defence waited for offside. Well, Scotland team manager Jock Stein engrossed also on the left-hand side of the screen, Morton man Hal Stewart, because it's Morton who will meet the winner of this tremendous tie. And with 45 minutes remaining, it's all square. News from the dressing room is that Frank McDougall has a badly bruised ankle. It's not broken as first was thought. And there's substitute Brian Duffball for Billy Stark to throw in to St Mirren. So St Mirren would appear to have the advantage, but Celtic with that tremendous cup spirit and determination. Pulled badly there. Difficult for a substitute to come on and find his touch right away. We are combining with Monroe. Aitken going right out to Weir. St now trying to create an opening. Blocked by Aitken. Oh, great shot! Just sailed wide. Richardson it was, and Latchford happy to see it just sail past his left-hand post. Well, Celtic determined to take the game to St Mirren. Doherty to Richardson. Start laying it off nicely to the unmarked Doherty. And Doherty again pulling it when in good position. Now McCluskey. McLeod gaining great ground as McCluskey has to hold it. McLeod's support play good. McCluskey happy to settle for the corner. Intelligent play from George McCluskey there. McLeod was good support. So 5 minutes gone in the second half. Lennox with the corner. McDonald again coming in and just clipping the top of the net. Now in the first half, St Mirren gave McDonald a bit of room, and at the start of the second, McDonald again showing how menacing he can be in the air. And Copeland. Donald running as if his life depended on it. Cluskey. Oh, beautifully beat Young there. Clear obstruction. There was little Young could do it, but Cluskey nutmegged him beautifully. And quite nonchalantly takes up his position. He knew the free kick was on there. So Corbin coming across. Cloud having a look too. Two men on the wall. It's McLeod who takes it. Again McDonald on the run, and oh, Thompson! A superb save. Once again McDonald showing how brilliant he is. McLeod took the free kick, and look at the run and the power of that header, and Thompson a reflex save. Stark getting into a little bit of trouble, so Young starts again. Richardson. Offside against Bone. Aitken driving Celtic forward. Copeland's header. Coulton says leave it. Uses it well. Weir. Monroe backing him up well. And a fine return ball. Dream service for a winger. Penalty! Weir certainly was going in. There was no question about it. He was technically just inside the box. Mr. Foot was right up with play and had no hesitation in pointing to the spot. Well, that was fine play from St Mirren, building up out of defence. Monroe in support. The dream pass to Weir, the winger cutting right inside on the angle of the box and chopped down. So a penalty for St Mirren, and Peter Latchford, who made a vital save just before half-time from Frank McDougall, now is faced with probably Sumner, who scored a penalty against Aberdeen by steering it into the keeper's right-hand corner. Let's see what he does this time. Latchford saves it, but Sumner makes the rebound. Desperately unlucky Peter Latchford. Well, Sumner put it to Latchford's left, the keeper guessed right, but Sumner followed up and steered it into the right-hand corner. Both sets of supporters really now rising to their teams, trying to urge them on. St Mirren looking for a goal that could kill it, and Celtic looking for a goal that will let them back in. Oh, it was so close. McCluskey annoyed with himself, but really the youngster did everything right. And winning in the air, only as far as McGrain. Looking for someone on the run. Snedden being forced wide by Monroe, and that could well be a corner. Mr. Foot points to the flag. Off Ian Monroe. Proven to take it. McDonald again making the run. Lennox, oh, from about Proven. Coulton backpedaling. Proven. Twisting and turning, accelerating. Puts it back to Doyle in the angle. Doyle going the long way, and that's a penalty. No question about it. Doyle brought down there, and it was the man who won the penalty for St Mirren at the other end concedes the penalty in his own area. So this game has still a few twists and surprises to come. Billy Thompson's turn now. Robbie Lennox to take it. Experience and nerve. Oh, Lennox puts it away so tidily. So off we go into the first period of extra time. Celtic attacking the goal to a right. And it's 10 men Celts at that. So these players being asked to really call upon extra reserves against the full-time, full team St Mirren. Weir drifting it down. Owen couldn't outpace Aitken. Doyle killed that well. Husky taking it for a run, and Doyle going through. The referee allowing play on. Doyle again. Thompson trying to get back. He couldn't save it, and it's in. The St Mirren players are going mad.